for life glows beyond the twilight, where life is a rhythm, and music with echoes of fraternal melodies, are rivers of excellence, beckons beyond belief.
I come from a people who believe.
A people with a will and a way.
I come from a people united by passion,
Determination to succeed and to succeed.
We are a people who overcome all challenges. As a people, we create hope for the future.
We are one people,
united by a common bond, to create the rivers of our dreams.
I believe in the security of our people.
And I believe in the unity of our heritage.
I believe in the oneness of our people.
Together we are determined to succeed. Together we are River State.
One people, one heritage, one goal.
One rivers, one faith, one responsibility.
This is my responsibility.
This is my rivers.
Our state, our responsibility.
River State Television, reaching you at the grassroots.
Corruption not in my country.
On the World News tonight, President Tinubu appoints new presidential media advisory team members. Court sentences suspended ASP Drambi Vandi to death over murder of Lagos-based lawyer Omobolanle Rahim. NIMET issues 3-day dust haze thunderstorm alert. Hello and welcome to the World News, coming to you live from the studios of River State Television here in Port Harcourt. I am Ogboka Umeda. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. This is a task we must accomplish. Now the news in details. Power Oil, one of Nigeria's leading cooking oils, sponsored an event tagged Work on Heart Port Harcourt. Participants were made to walk 10 kilometers to keep their hearts healthy. In this report, we were at the Liberation Stadium, Ilekaya in Port Harcourt, River State, and we report that Spartans like CC of the Big Brother Niger All-Stars, Mercy Johnson Okoje, and Duncan Mighty added spice to the event. The report. Work Hard On Port Harcourt is a power oil initiative aimed at keeping people healthy while also using the brand to prepare healthy meals.
Those desiring to keep the heart and body healthy were fully kitted with branded Power Oil t-shirts and were guided on a workout session before proceeding to the 10-kilometer walk. Granting me an interview, Mercy Johnson Okoje and one of the passing out Big Brother Naija All-Stars season housemates, Cynthia Nwadiora, also known as CC, praised the efforts of Power Oil to awaken the consciousness of Nigerians to not just to cook with a healthy oil, but to keep them fit for a healthy lifestyle. They recommended Power Oil for every Nigerian family as it comes in different sizes for affordability, and it's also the healthy choice with zero cholesterol and trans fats.
I just know Power Oil when it comes to oil. They're number one. There's no competition. Heart health. You walk a 10-kilometer mile. That's huge. That's really good when it comes to health. And that's what Power Oil represents.
It's not easy to pull such crowd. I like what they're doing. I like a brand that cares about our health. Power Oil cares for your heart, so it's a good thing. And I'm happy that I was brought here to be part of this movement.
Kennedy Irebu is a PR manager of the company, and he explained further what informed the organization of the event, which is the 8th in the series.
Power Oil uses this event to encourage Nigerians that working, living healthy is important. Yes, we are chasing money. Yes, we are trying to make better lives for ourselves, but we should know that our health is important. So Power Oil stands out because, you know, in preparing it, in making Power Oil, the brand came up. Our product is not like every other product, and it's fortified with vitamin A and E, so it's very fortified. Games like table tennis and snooker were some of the Keep Fit program. There was also a health camp for free medical checkups and doctors' counseling session. Participants were also served free healthy meals from partners like Indomie Noodles, Munchit, and Kellogg's. Some of them spoke to me.
This event to show people to be using Power Oil for their daily basis, and it's very, very affordable.
Ogbok.
Diocesan Bishop, Diocese of Ikwere, Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Blessing Enyinda, has restated his resolve to redouble his efforts in the service of God and humanity. He made the remarks at a Thanksgiving service for his election and presentation ceremony as the Dean, Church of Nigeria. Nnamdi Olimini reports that the event took place at St. Peter's Cathedral, Isiokpo, in Ikwere local government area. The report.
Most Reverend Enyinda, who expressed appreciation for the grace of God in his life and family, stressed the need to trust and remain faithful in God as a Christian and do the right thing at all times to attract his blessings. He assured that the next 5 years of his tenure as Dean Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion will witness positive changes and move the ministry to greater heights, while thanking everyone for a successful Thanksgiving service. According to him, God will bless and reward those who contributed one way or the other in making the program a success, and prayed God to replenish them abundantly and increase the work of their hands.
It's just God's grace. In our church system, you don't campaign for it, you don't ask for it. But you see, as you are doing your work, God is watching and people are watching. When the time comes where they need somebody, they know who to call. God using us. In the next 5 years, as we do our ministry, as we perform all the assignments that we're supposed to perform, the church should be able to move to another level, spiritually and otherwise. But my message to the people is that they should hold on to Jesus, who is the author and finisher of our faith. They should worship God in truth and spirit so that things can be better for us as Nigerians and all of us in the world.
Delivering a sermon at the event, former Dean Church of Nigeria, Most Reverend Buba Lamido, who read from Psalm 105 verse 1, described Reverend Enyinda as a honest and hardworking servant of God who merited his position as Dean Church of Nigeria. He prayed God to continue to protect him and his family, and called on members of Ikwere Diocese to support him and work together for the common good of Christendom.
We must work together for the common good of our Christian family. This Thanksgiving is important. You have a Christian leader who is number 2 in the Anglican Communion. You will give him your support and direction. He will also give you his direction.
Co-chairman of the Thanksgiving Service Planning Committee, Sir Francis Dimpa, who described the event as a huge success, expressed appreciation to everyone for the successful presentation of Reverend Blessing Eyinda as Dean, Church of Nigeria.
The Dean is being elected to work for 5 years, and the Dean will need Joshua and Caleb's that will hold the hand of Moses, which is the Dean, to do this work. So we are the Joshuas and the Moses, and our assignment is simple: hold up the hand of the Dean for the ministry to move.
Choir ministration presentation by Anglican Secondary School Isiokpo and special Thanksgiving were some highlights of the event. Nnamdi Olimini, RSTV News.
President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of 5 new aides to serve in the office of the president under the Media and Publicity Directorate. A statement issued by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngalale, said that the new appointments are with full respect for the tenets of Nigeria's federal character principle and the supremacy of merit. The new appointees are Mr. Fela Durotoye, Senior Special Assistant to the President, National Values and Social Justice; Mr. Frederick Nwabufo, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Public Engagement; and Mrs. Linda Nwabowa Ahibe, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Strategic Communications. Others are Mr. Liu Audu, Special Assistant to the President, Public Affairs, and Mr. Francis Ada Abba, Personal Assistant to the President, Special Duties. Do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. This is a task we must accomplish. Still to come, Mbankolo landslides kill 30 in Cameroonian capital, Yaoundé. And in sports, Saudi Arabia sends letter of intent to FIFA to host 2034 World Cup. Details shortly.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Where is Glory? Excuse me, ma'am.
Glow! Where Glow now?
Are they here?
Glow don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x.
Now he might they take tension my customers.
Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah.
Wait,
so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you they enjoy up to
15,000 naira credit and data. And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we not join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credit. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
Please save now Glow with they fine. Now Glow with they go.
Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Enjoy the delicious blend of cocoa, milk, and sugar with the chocolaty nourishment of Peak Chocolate Milk Powder. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Omega Power Ministries present a one-day deliverance program themed Baby Boom Part 2. Do you want twins? Come with 2 baby clothes. Do you want a baby boy? Come with male clothes. There shall be spiritual treatment against infection for husband and wife. Locked wounds shall be opened. Weakness on men shall be treated. And the same people that mocked you shall gather to congratulate you. First love shall be restored between husband and wife. Strange miscarriages will disappear. Long overdue pregnancy shall deliver babies. God shall turn fibroids into babies, and God shall create womb where there is no womb. Do you have any negative reports from your doctor saying you can't have babies of your own? Are you experiencing low sperm count or weakness? Are you tired of doing IVF? Today, Dr. Jesus has remembered you in a one Saturday deliverance program titled Baby Boom. This deliverance is for husband and wife. Come with baby clothes. Date, Saturday, 14th October 2023. Time, 8 a.m. prompt. Venue, OPM GRA 2. Number 2 Red Obeyfin Street, close to Casablanca, GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt.
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
This is RSTV World News. We bring you world-class.
You're still watching the World News coming to you live from the River State Television here in Port Harcourt. Moving on now, the Senate Committee Chairman on Solid Minerals, Osita Ngo, has explained that the federal government is looking into gas exploration and solid minerals. He said despite the challenges in the sector, the government is putting all the challenges together in a bid to look at legislative frameworks that will get the system working. Ngu said this on Monday, October 9, in Abuja during a familiarization visit to the Mining Cadastral Office. The head press unit of the agency, Folashade Fatoke, made this known in a press statement, adding that the committee chairman commended the MCO for its migration to the electronic mining cadastre in line with best practices. She said the chairman added that the government is having a new direction from oil to solid minerals and that the administration of President Bola Tinubu is serious about developing the economy through the mineral sector. It was a moment of jubilation as staff of News and Current Affairs divisions of RSTV organized a send-forth ceremony for one of their retired staff, Vincent Mwogo. The event also witnessed the 55th birthday anniversary celebration of a director with the Current Affairs division of the station, Lady Ibiene Ogundu. Nnamdi Olimini reports.
It is the culture of the staff of River State Television to celebrate and honor their own whenever the opportunity presents itself. This time is not different as they gather to honor a retired colleague, Vincent Mwogo, and celebrated the 55th birthday anniversary of a director in the Current Affairs Division, Ibiene Ogundu. The acting general manager, Finges Onisoya, and the head of administration, Uche Abam, congratulated the celebrants for their achievements and urged them to remain focused and courageous in the journey of life.
Vincent, who has retired, it's not easy to retire. We have seen a lot of people lose their lives. We've seen many others suffer one form of misfortune or another. And so when you work for the required number of years and you retire, it's a big achievement.
I want to thank God that despite all that the devil tried, she's here today celebrating not just 40 but 55. We give God the glory. And we know that God who has done this will strengthen her and give her more years full of life.
Others in their remarks described the celebrants as humble, honest and committed to the service of God and humanity and urged them not to relent but to continue to do more for the society.
My wishes and prayers for IBO Gundu is that God will continue to keep you for your family. Amen. We direct you aright and aligns are going to fall in pleasant places for you. Vincent, wow. I want to thank God for you. This journey is a journey that many started, but they didn't get to the end. But for you, here you are, hale and hearty, alive to have served out.
Yes.
I want to say and pray that God will continue to keep you.
Vincent is somebody who will not say no to any assignment given to him. He does it well. I'm making sure you get the best out of him.
I also want to thank God for her life. She has actually demonstrated courage, resilience in discharge of her professional duties. And I pray that God should grant her longer life for the betterment of humanity.
The celebrants Vincent Nwogo and Ibiano Ogondo thanked the staff of River State Television for the honor and recognition done them and assured that they will continue to serve God and humanity diligently.
With my bit, I don't know more than any other person. No one knows it all. But I tried the little I can. Let me congratulate newsroom management and staff. The way they have packaged today, I give God the glory. That God will strengthen them, God will guide them and keep them. In Jesus' name.
I want to thank you all for coming here. Every love, all that has been spoken about me here, I want to tell you that I appreciate every bit of it from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to take back all the messages and all the pictures back to my home. And I will tell them how much I am loved here. And I think love keeps us going. That is the only thing. And I know that this will continue to keep me going. Thank you so much.
Presentation of gifts to the retiree and dance with the celebrants were the highlights of the event. Nnamdi Olimini, RSTV News.
Congratulations to the two celebrants. Moving on now, the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has said Nigerians will have their passport delivered to their homes, offices and other locations of their choice from February 2024. Speaking on Monday at the opening ceremony of the International Week of the University of Lagos titled Breaking the Borders of Partnership, Tunji-Ojo said that by January next year, Nigerians will be able to complete the application process online. He lamented that there was a duplication of registration of identity numbers country, including the BVN in the bank, the international passport, the NIN, and SIM card registration by telecoms. Tunji-Ojo revealed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had given the directive for the harmonization of the various identity numbers in the country. He added that the integrity of travel documents would be restored through the harmonization of data. The Lagos State High Court, sitting at the Tafawa Balewa Square Annex, Igboshere, Lagos Island, has convicted and sentenced to death by hanging a suspended Assistant Superintendent of Police, ASP Drambi Vandi, for the murder of Lagos-based lawyer Mrs. Omobolanle Rahim. Justice Ibironke Harrison held that the prosecution, the Lagos State government, has proven the case against the convict beyond all reasonable doubt. On January 16, the Lagos State government arraigned Vandi before the court for shooting to death the 41-year-old pregnant lawyer at the Aja on the bridge checkpoint on December 25, 2022. The convict faced a one-count charge of murder contrary to Section 223 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State 2015. And to weather matters now, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has issued a weather forecast indicating the likelihood of dust haze and thunderstorms from Monday to Wednesday across the nation. In its weather outlook report obtained on Monday, the agency predicted dust haze with a visibility range of 1 kilometer to 3 kilometer and localized visibility of less than or equal to 1,000 meter was anticipated over the northern region on Monday. Similarly, localized visibility of less than or equal to 1,000 meter is anticipated in some areas. Thunderstorms are also expected later in the day, particularly in parts of Taraba State and in north-central states. Visibility values are expected to range between 2 km to 5 km due to suspended dust, with thunderstorms predicted in various regions, including the Federal Capital Territory, Nasarawa, Niger, Kogi, Kwara, Plateau, and Benue states during the afternoon and evening. In the southern states, thunderstorms are expected during the morning hours. The State High Court sitting in Eket, Akwa Ibom State has sentenced a medical doctor, Mopara Adolphus Uche, to 2 years in prison for stealing hospital beds from Emmanuel General Hospital, Eket, and Emmanuel Psychiatric Hospital, Eket, and converting them to his private clinic. The 39-year-old medical doctor is said to have used his position as the medical superintendent of Emmanuel Psychiatric Hospital to commit the crime. The court, presided over by Justice Nsemeke Daniel, convicted Dr. Uche, who hails from Mberi in Mbitolu local government area of Imo State, on a 2-count charge of stealing and conspiracy. Also convicted to 1 year imprisonment for conspiracy was Kubiat Anthony Isidore, a 28-year-old welder from Ikotidim in Odoro, Ikot, Essien Udim, LGA. At least 30 people have been killed in landslides caused by heavy rains in Cameroon's capital, Yaoundé. The emergency services have said a local radio station put the death toll at 40, saying that many people are still missing. Rescue efforts were hampered by floods, forcing locals to pull bodies out of the debris with their bare hands. Heavy rainfall caused the Mafo River to burst its banks on Sunday, submerging several neighborhoods. The impoverished neighborhood of Mbankolo, where many houses were built precariously on a hillside, was worst affected. At least 9 Americans have been killed in Israel after Hamas militants launched an attack on the country. The identities of those killed have not been announced. The U.S. also said some Americans were still unaccounted for 2 days after the attack was launched, and there are fears they may have been abducted. Israel says more than 700 people have been killed and 100 kidnapped since Hamas militants launched the surprise attack in the early hours of Saturday. In Gaza, almost 500 people have been killed following retaliatory Israeli airstrikes. And to sports matters now, Saudi Arabia has announced it took the second step to bid for 2034 World Cup by submitting a letter of intent to host the event to World Football Governing Body, FIFA, on Monday. President of the Saudi Arabian Football Federation, SAF, Yasser Al-Misahal, in a statement said the country had last week announced her ambitions to host the 2034 FIFA World Cup to make the dreams of the Saudi people a reality. SAF said that once they declared their intention to bid for the tournament, over 70 FIFA member associations from across different continents have publicly pledged the support for the kingdom. Last week, FIFA named Morocco, Spain, and Portugal as hosts of the 2030 World Cup, with Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay hosting the opening matches to mark the tournament's centenary. Do you love and care about Rivers State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater height. This is a task we must accomplish. To end the news, another look at some of the major stories. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of 5 new aides to serve in the Office of the President under the Media and Publicity Directorate. Lagos State High Court, sitting at the Tafa Balewa Square Annex, Igboshere, Lagos Island, has convicted and sentenced to death by hanging a suspended Assistant Superintendent of Police, ASP Drambi Vandi, for the murder of Lagos-based lawyer Mrs. Omobolanle Rahim. We also brought to you a report that the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has issued a weather forecast indicating the likelihood of dust haze and thunderstorms from Monday to Wednesday across the nation. That's the news. Many thanks for joining us. I am Ogboka Umeda. Good night.
Take it from me, the mind-blowing way to do things is the Glow LTE Advanced Way.
When you stream, it's like you're in the drama itself.